Hi everyone, I'm Mark Field, the Senior Vice President at the Knoxville Chamber, and a lot of you guys out there have asked me about Chamber Member MD and Chamber Member RX and the program that we're using to help us become more relevant to our business owners. And I know you're interested in whether or not Chamber Member MD and Member RX will be available to you guys as well. But I wanted to just give you a slide overview of what the program actually is, and we'll show you some things on the iPad here. But I did want you to understand a couple of things about it. One is we developed it here at the Knoxville Chamber. Two, we did it because we wanted to become more relevant to our business members. And third, and probably most important, we wanted to offer it as a free service to our community. We wanted every business, regardless if they were a chamber member or not, to have the opportunity to grow their business and know what they needed in the form of resources in our community to do that. And so that's kind of an overview of what we've done to put Member MD together. We think every business should be concentrating on 5 areas. One of those areas is to be financially and operationally sound. The second area is to be market and relationship savvy. The third area is to be technology aware. The fourth area is for every business owner to be personally and professionally prepared. And then the fifth is for every business to be legislatively secure. We have developed an assessment tool around those 5 areas of business, and we ask a series of questions under each of those areas. There's 80 questions in all. The questions help us understand and help the business owner understand where they are in the evolution of their business and how to become healthier. We ask questions like, do you have a business plan? Do you have an accounting system in place? Do you have an HR guidebook and a training manual for your employees? We ask all kinds of questions in all those different areas, and then at the end of that questionnaire, within 24 hours after receiving the information that they give us, we send them back what we call Member RX, and it's their prescription. And it helps them understand all of the things that the Chamber can help provide them with, as well as our partners, to make sure that they're in a healthy position to grow their business. Under each one of those questions, there are multiple prescriptions. For instance, we ask them, do they have a business plan? And if they say no, then we tell them why a business plan is important. We'll link them to a web link that talks about the importance of having a business plan. Or we'll help connect them to the Tennessee Small Business Development, who can give them a free business plan writing workshop. Or it could be that we do an animated slide series or some videos. Or it could even be just a Harvard Business Review article that we pulled off of the website that helps them understand the importance of that particular subject. One of the things that makes the program a little unique is that the program is administered on the iPad. And it's also available online. This makes it possible for any of our staff members, including our account executives, to sit down with a business owner one-on-one and ask them to go through the series of questions. It also makes it possible, as you can see, I just checked on guests, it makes it possible for us to do it with businesses that are not members of the Chamber. One of the unique ways that we're helping administer the questionnaire, the Member MD questionnaire to our businesses, is by use of partners. And you can see I'm clicking here on a list of organizations in our community that we've partnered with to get it to their members, to get it in the hands of their members or their clients or some of their constituents, to make it possible for us to administer the Member MD analysis through them as well. Here you see a sample of our demographic page that asks questions like, how long have you been a member of the Knoxville Chamber? How long have you been in business? Your form of ownership? What is your title? Do you consider your business to be a family business? Average customer age. As you can see, everything's dropped down and it's point and click. Your customer rate, their ethnicity. Here's some consumer demographic information, who they sell to. And so all these questions are, again, just demographic information, and then we continue right on to the analysis. Here you see a copy of Member RX, their prescription. As you can see, it shows them in the 5 areas that we discussed earlier how many outstanding items they have. Those are questions that they had an unsuccessful result in. And so let me just go down through here and randomly select one of these. Here's a question that says, does each employee have a job description? And so if I click on that to show the prescription, you can see here that we have a Tennessee Small Business Development training chapter on hiring and managing employees. Other resources is the Tennessee Career Center, which is another one of our partners that help our folks with human resource issues. We show them member resources, which are human resource consultants that are members of the Chamber, and we show them an article on employee training and orientation, and then another example of an employee handbook, what one actually looks like. And then last but not least, Jim Blassingame. Most of you guys in chamber world have heard of Jim Blassingame. Gives us access to his website and AskJim.com, and so there's answers to all of those kind of questions. So let's just click right here on the Chamber Member Resources HR Consultants. That's linked directly back to our member directory. This is I Know Knoxville, our interactive member directory. And so it takes them right to all of the different categories inside of our website directory of folks that can actually help them with their HR policies and guidelines. So regardless of how they choose to try to fix a problem that they have or get an answer to an issue, they can do it by calling the chamber, talking to a chamber member, going on a website, seeing an animated slide series. We really are not interested in them just using the chamber as a resource. We're just trying to point them to the right resources, either in our community or at their disposal to help themselves grow their business. Again, guys, thanks for your interest in Member MD and Member RX, and we have every intention in the world of making this available to other chambers and partnering with whoever we need to make it available. We're just not quite there yet, and it should be a short amount of time when we evaluate the opportunities that are available to us. I'm going to be having a discussion this week with Chris Mead at ACCE. So guys, just hang tight, and as soon as Member MD can become available to other chambers, we'll make sure that we communicate with you and let you know when that's going to happen.